seniors and parents will be introduced and invited out to center court for a family photo as well as a group shot. And so our first senior tonight, number 45, Addie Grant, accompanied by her parents David and Martha Grant. Up next, we have number 25, Christina Wentworth, accompanied by her parents Jim and Kelly Wentworth. Up next, we have number 11, Captain Katie Palomino, accompanied by her parents Phil and Chrissy Palomino. Up next, we have number 2, Captain Rachel Pitcher, accompanied by her parents Dave and Michelle Pitcher, as well as her sisters Chrissy and Emily. We have the number 34, Maddie Stovesan, accompanied by her parents Ethan and her sister Taylor. And I would like all the seniors and their parents to gather around the tee for one group photo. And we'd also like to mention a special shout out to Senior Maeve Kale, one of the Tewksbury managers for this year's team. Congratulations to all our senior players on a wonderful basketball season, all that you're accomplishing in your basketball careers. And thank you parents, family, friends, and students for coming tonight. Good luck to everyone in the game tonight. I'd like to thank the Bedford Buccaneers for their patience.
Thank you for joining us tonight on Tewksbury TV. My name's Andrew Delpian, and on tap tonight we have a matchup between the Dual County League Bedford Buccaneers as they visit the Merrimack Valley Conference Tewksbury-Redmond. Again, thank you for joining us tonight on Tewksbury TV. My name is Andrew Della Piana. Senior night here at the Romano as the Tewksbury-Redmond honored 5 seniors before tip-off tonight as they host the 14-1 Bedford Buccaneers, currently leading the Dual County League with a 9-1 record in play. As for the Redmond, 4-9 this season, 4-8 in MVC play. It's their first non-conference game of the season as they welcome in a very tough test tonight in the Bedford Buccaneers, who are fresh off their first loss of the season back on Wednesday night. Again, 5 seniors for the Tewksbury-Redmond here tonight. All 5 will start in the game of Pitcher, Palomino, Wentworth, Stovesand, and Grant. Stovesand and number 20, Cassie Morrison, will open the tip. Stovesand wins it, and they're going to get in the hands of Addie Grant to start the ball game. Nice little gesture here from both teams. Addie Grant is going to get the scoring off for the Redmen. Both teams agreeing before tonight to let her do that. She takes a few shots at the rim. Just still a little bit strong hitting that back iron. And she gets closer, and it's a 2. Addie Grant, who is a part of the Unified Basketball Program. Great to get her into the game, as Bedford also going to be allowed 2 points. Good gesture by both teams to begin the night, and it's a tie ball game.
Allie Zorn.
So great gesture by both teams. Addie Grant getting the start on senior night, and a loud applause as she exits the ball game. A special moment for her and her family that she will remember forever. So we'll get into the action. 50 seconds into the first, both teams trading baskets to start the night. Number 1, Kat McDonald, will come into the game. Rachel Pitcher goes high off the glass, but is no good on the layup. Rebound scooped up by the junior guard, number 1, Sydney Poor. As I mentioned earlier, Bedford 14-1 this season. They were handed their first loss of the season on Wednesday night against Newton South. Redmond will come out in a 2-3 zone to begin the game. Number 15, Julia Deering, is off from behind the arc, and it's a rebound for Katie Palomino. As for the Redmond, their last ball game was on Monday night, a long week here on Friday nights. They fell to the Chelmsford Lions by a final of 31-35. That put them to 4-9 on the season. The ball last off of Rachel Pitcher as one of the Buccaneers is slow to get up.
Out of bounds, Bedford ball.
And that's number 15, the senior captain, Julia Deering, who is slow to get to her feet for Bedford. And head TMHS trainer Chris Mahana, as well as Bedford head coach Ashley Keppa, will go to check on the injured senior captain. Wasn't actually sure what brought her down on the floor. But head coach Ashley Keppa and Chris Mahana giving her attention right now. Bedford already out without one of their stars, their senior captain, number 25, Catherine Vaughn, who is dealing with an injury of her own. She is not playing tonight for the Buccaneers. As Deering is able to get to her feet with some help of her teammates. Allie Zorn to her right wearing number 14, and Chris Mahana, as she isn't able to put any pressure on her left leg. And of course, both teams will give her the time she needs to get back to the Bedford bench. We'll get back to the action as Deering is helped back to the Bedford bench as Chris Mahoney will continue to look at her to make sure everything is all right. With 6:20 remaining in the first quarter, the score even at 2 apiece. The bucket coming from Allie Zorn for the Buccaneers and Addie Grant for the Redmen. Poor inside the three-point line is good.
Sydney Moore.
Bedford takes their first lead of the night, 4-2, 2 minutes into the first. Wentworth off the catch from Stolfsen, yes!
Christina Wentworth for 3.
And Wentworth takes the lead right back for the Redmen. A pretty large crowd here at the Romano tonight for senior night. Bedford has already clinched a spot in the state tournament with a 14-1 record. And Wentworth is called for the reach-in. Redmond fouls on number 25, Christina Wentworth, their first personal foul, first team foul. So Wentworth gets 3 at the offensive end and then picks up the foul at the defensive end. 5-4 the Redmond lead, 5:46 remaining in the first frame. Allie Zorn posting up. The Buccaneers will swing it around. It's a 3 from the corner. It's an air ball. Poor goes right up at the offensive board. Stolfsen is tied up and earns the board for the Redmen. Bedford fouls on number 1, Sydney Poor, her first personal foul, first team foul. So the junior guard, Sydney Poor, called for the first foul of the night for the Buccaneers. 1 foul for each team. McDonald running around the screen. Redmond running a few dribble handoffs here as McDonald called for the travel.
Carrying violation, Bedford ball.
Redmond getting out of MVC play tonight, their first non-conference game of the season. Taking on a very stingy Bedford Buccaneers team who is currently 10th in the MIAA Division II power rankings. Good pass inside. She finds Zorn, who is blocked. And the put-back opportunity no good from Maria Greeny. Quick uplet goes to Rachel Pitcher. Wentworth top of the key, dishes it back to the senior captain, Palomino. .12 to shoot for the Redmen. McDonald on a good fake and lays it in with the left.
Kat McDonald.
The great patience of number 1, Kat McDonald, able to fool the defense with the head fake and then go up with the left hand. A 2's answered at the other end by Maria Greeny. Greeny makes it back to a 1-point ball game, 4 minutes and change remaining in the first quarter of play. Rachel Pitcher for 3, bang!
Rachel Pitcher for 3.
And the great shooting of the Redmen has got their fans on their feet nice and early. Good block from behind by Stolfsen. It's tied up by Bedford and Tewksbury.
Jump ball, Bedford keeps possession.
So the energy being echoed all throughout the Romano early in this ball game. As the Redmond student section really bringing it tonight at TMHS. Again, if you're just tuning in on Tewksbury TV, my name's Andrew Del Piana. The Bedford Buccaneers at the Tewksbury Redmen in girls basketball. 3 is off target from Mackenzie Tierney. Last out on the Buccaneers.
Allows Redmond ball.
So one of the keys to the Redmen's last ball game in that 4-point loss to Chelmsford was they're able to stay so disciplined on defense, lock down when they needed to the most. It was just the offense who didn't go so well in that fourth quarter, only scoring 2 points against the Lions. Palomino on the penetration. She has the open lane.
Katie Palomino.
So the Redmen getting it done at both ends of the floor to begin this game. A 5-point game with 3:15 remaining in the first. Poor at the top of the key. She'll swing it to the right wing. Tierney straight away. Offensive board for Poor. She goes right up into the teeth of the defense. Another offensive board by Bedford is no good. And then Stolfsen grabs a defensive rebound. McDonald wants to push it. Wentworth puts the ball on the floor, doesn't get that friendly bounce off the back iron. The pace amping up here. Tierney, no good. Another offensive board for Bedford as they throw it up again. And they stepped out of bounds. Redmond ball. So you got to credit the Buccaneers. They're going to work on offense. They've had multiple second chance opportunities and even third chance opportunities, but haven't able to convert on them. Redmond need to do a better job of cleaning up the defensive glass. McDonald is blocked by Greeny. Out of bounds, Redmond ball. Matchup in the paint tonight will be between the junior Maria Greeny and Maddie Stovesand, number 34 for the Redmen. Stovesand will step back, take a long two. Bedford trailing by 5 with 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the first. Backdoor feed, great pass. Morrison, no good on the layup. The Bedford offense has gone cold inside the paint. Palomino into the traffic as it's stolen away by Morrison. The quick uplet goes all the way up to Greeny, and they'll settle down in possession of Sydney Poor. Greeny knocked out of bounds, last out on her. Out of bounds, Redmond ball. So credit the Redmond defense here in this first quarter as they have been stifling against a 14-1 Bedford Buccaneers squad. What a massive upset this would be and completely build this team's confidence going into the final regular season games of the season. Sam Ryan and Victoria Lavarnia into the game for the Redmen. Look at this Euro step by Sam Ryan, the arm and the hoop. Sam Ryan! Bedford fouls on number 1, Sydney Poor, her second personal foul, second team foul. Sam Ryan will be at the line with 1 shot. An incredible head fake by Sam Ryan got the defense to bite. She takes it all the way to the cup. She's fouled, can't convert from the free throw line though. Lavarnia with the steal from behind against Poor. She didn't see her coming. Ryan, no good. Lavarnia was thinking about pulling the trigger, but she'll reset the offense after the offensive board. 7-point Redmond lead, their largest lead of the night with a minute left in the first. Palomino goes right at Poor. Tied up in a battle with Morrison, and the foul will go against Palomino. Redmond fouls with number 11, Katie Palomino, her first personal foul, second team foul. Palomino picks up her first foul of the night as Victoria Catanzano and Emily Pitcher are in the game. They'll replace Katie Palomino and Kat McDonald for the Redmen. 45 seconds and counting remain in the first quarter. The Redmen have looked very good on both sides of the ball here. 14-7 they lead. Poor for 3. Pinballs around, last off the Buccaneers. Out of bounds, Redmond ball. We see in front of us number 15, Julia Deering, in crutches walking off with Chris Mahana as the illegal screen will go on the Redmen. Illegal screen is on number 3, Victoria Lavarnia, her first personal foul, third team foul. So Lavarnia gets hit with the illegal screen, her first personal and third on the team. Good to see some strong pace into this ball game. 20 seconds left in the opening quarter. 7-point Redmond lead. Bedford, good ball movement into the paint. They go to Greeny, and she's fouled. So get to the line and shoot 2. Redmond fouls on number 21, Emily Pitcher, her first personal foul, fourth team foul. Maria Greeny will be at the line with 2 shots. She gets back iron in the first, no good. And the Redmen really bringing the student section out tonight, making a lot of noise. Greeny misses both in the defensive rebound by Sam Ryan. Emily Pitcher wants to push it with 10 seconds left. She has it stolen from behind. It was Morrison who got a hand on it. 3 seconds left for the Buccaneers. Zorn puts it up, it is off, and that's the end of the first 8 minutes. And that's the end of the first quarter, fans, with the score of the Tewksbury Redmen 14 and the Bedford Buccaneers 7. 8 minutes down here at the Romano Gymnasium on senior night. The Tewksbury Redmen looking really good right now against a 14-1 squad in the Bedford Buccaneers. We'll take a short break here on Tewksbury TV and be right back with more Redmen girls basketball. We welcome you back inside the Romano Gymnasium at Tewksbury Memorial High School. My name is Andrew Del Piano, live tonight on Tewksbury TV. Non-conference girls basketball. The Tewksbury Redmen 14, the Bedford Buccaneers 7 after 1 quarter of play. Bedford with a 14-1 record this season, while the Redmen sit at 4-9. A DCL MVC crossover tonight, senior night at the Romano. Sam Ryan, she's got the hot hand right now, is no good on the long two. Ball bounces around, finds the hands of Poor, the uplet all the way up to Greeny, who spoils the layup. Offensive board is off target for the Buccaneers, and the Redmen have the energy. Out of bounds, Redmen ball. And the Buccaneers, there is a lid on that hoop right now at that end, as the ball just doesn't seem to be falling for the Bedford. These two schools met in a playoff football game back in the fall of 2021, in which the Bedford Buccaneers took down the Tewksbury Redmen in that football matchup. Now back on the floor for girls basketball, Poor with a long three. Sydney Poor for three. And hopefully that gains some life into the Bedford team, as it's a 3-point made by Poor in a 4-point ball game now. Backdoor cut by Pitcher. Good interior defense. It'll go to the Buccaneers. Out of bounds, Bedford ball. The Redmen will return Pitcher, McDonald, and Palomino back into the lineup, replacing Catanzano, Emily Pitcher, and Victoria Lavarnia. Redmen brought a modified half-court press as they continue to work in that 2-3 zone on defense. 12 to shoot for Bedford. Working inside, last off the foot of Morrison. Out of bounds, Redmen ball. And Cassie Morrison was looking for a foul on the interior there. Wasn't able to get one from the referee. But now a short bench for Bedford, as they only have 3 players on the bench after the injury to their senior captain, Julia Deering, and what a block by Sam Ryan. Now they'll kickstart the offense the other way. Rachel Pitcher. Cash. Rachel Pitcher. It's some great defense turned to some even better offense, and it's a turnover for Bedford. Out of bounds, Redmen ball. The block by Sam Ryan leads to the 2 by Rachel Pitcher, and Ashley Kepper wants to talk it over with Bedford. Timeout, Bedford. And the Redmen with all the momentum right now at the Romano. 6:07 remaining in the second quarter. The Redmen leading by 6 here on senior night. Hello and welcome back inside the Romano Gymnasium at Tewksbury Memorial High School. Thank you for joining us on Tewksbury TV tonight. My name is Andrew Del Piano. The score, Tewksbury 16, Bedford 10, with 6 minutes and change to go in the first half. The Redmen defense being the key here in this first half, only holding Bedford to 10 points at the moment. Palomino tightly guarded by Morrison. She'll have to drop it off. McDonald finds the open lane, cuts her way through, and she stepped out on the baseline. Out of bounds, Bedford ball. McDonald was trying to fight her way through the teeth of the defense, wasn't able to slip through there at the last second. Bedford, last ball game came on Wednesday night. What a great give and go, but poor. Can't convert on the inside. And Bedford just inside the paint tonight just hasn't been a good ball game. Sam Ryan with a three. Bang! Sam Ryan for three. And that's the story of the ball game. The Redmen have made their shots and the Bedford Buccaneers just haven't. The open lane, high glass for Zorn. A rebound in traffic by Rachel Pitcher. The Redmen with numbers back the other way. Riley Viets goes right over the defense. Riley Viets. And it's now the largest lead of the night for the Redmen, 21-10. Under 5 minutes to go in the first half. Good move on the inside from Greeny. Can't get her own putback. Bedford keeps it alive. She'll go up again. Now she'll dip it off in the foul against the Redmen, much to the displeasure of the Redmen student section. Redmen fouls on number 14, Sam Ryan, her first personal foul, 15 foul. Cassie Morrison will be at the line with 2 shots. Morrison hits the first. A tough road test for the Bedford Buccaneers tonight. Coming off the loss on Wednesday. But Morrison calmly knocks down both, making it a 9-point ball game. 4:30 remaining in this second quarter. McDonald off the screen. Riley Viets, who had the last bucket for the Redmen. McDonald sidestep to the left. Back iron. Viets right in the middle there for the offensive board. But then pulled down by Greeny. Halfway through the second quarter. Tewksbury 21, Bedford 12. Inside pass. What a great dish to Morrison. Cassie Morrison. Timeout, Redmen. So the Buccaneers go on a little 4-0 run here to make it a 7-point ball game. But the Redmen, their shooting has looked incredible here in the first half. 3:58 to go in this second quarter. Redmen up by 7. Good afternoon, fans, and welcome back inside the Romano Gymnasium at Tewksbury Memorial High School. My name is Andrew Del Piano, live on Tewksbury TV tonight. 3:58 remaining in the second quarter. Non-conference girls basketball between the Bedford Buccaneers and the Tewksbury Redmen. The Redmen leading 21-14 at the moment. Fresh out of the Bedford timeout, the Redmen timeout, and the Redmen have the basketball. McDonald. Tightly guarded by fellow number 1, Sydney Poore. 10 to shoot for the Redmen. Viets, top of the key, quick release, in and out. Falls her own miss though. Tried to tap into McDonald, but pulled out of there by Poore. The junior has some good steal sets at the point guard position. She gets a pass back from her teammate. Rebound comes all the way out to Pitcher. And then Pitcher throws it away, was looking for McDonald. Out of bounds, Bedford ball. First year head coach Joel McNaught will make the switch. Wentworth and Catanzano back into the game, replacing Rachel Pitcher and Katie Palomino. Senior night here at TMHS, the 5 seniors being honored before the game for the Tewksbury Redmen girls basketball team. Tierney, the 3, hits front iron. Again, another offensive rebound for Bedford. Travel called. Traveling violation, Redmen ball. Morrison hit with the travel in the front court. Under 3 minutes remaining in the second quarter. No score since our last timeout, still remains 21-14. Wentworth with a careless pass was looking for Stovsand. Now the Buccaneers want to hustle back the other way. They throw up the high layup, and it's a blocking foul against Catanzano. Redmen fouls on number 22, Victoria Catanzano, her first personal foul, 16 foul. Allie Zorn will be at the line with 2 shots. And Zorn, one of the 3 senior captains on this Bedford Buccaneers squad. Off target on the first free throw. Zorn evades all the noise on the second free throw. Makes it a 2-possession game now. The Redmen lead is down to 6. Dangerous play results in a Redmen turnover. Out of bounds, Bedford ball. So the Redmen struggle to take care of the basketball off the inbound. The Bedford Buccaneers looking to take advantage. Greeny working her way in the post, and she traveled beforehand. No basket, traveling violation, Redmen ball. As head coach Ashley Keppa of the Bedford Buccaneers looks for an explanation. She's not going to get one. Pass tipped. Catanzano will go baseline as an open Stovsand. She'll take the 3. McDonald keeps the possession alive and a fresh 30 for the Redmen. 2:05 left in the first half. Catanzano for 3, too strong. And Zorn's just going to let that go out of bounds. Out of bounds, Bedford ball. The Redmen dealing with the seesaw of a game back on Monday night in the loss to Chelmsford. They were leading by 11 at one point. But now it's only a 6-point ball game. Bedford's worked their way back. Cross-court pass. Poor, the 2. Poor stays with possession though, but it's last out on her. Out of bounds, Redmen ball. Emily Pitcher returns to the ball game. Wentworth will get a breather. But Bedford, that full court press has been working so far. As McDonald, nice little in and out move. Sam Ryan, what a great fake. Open lane, lays it in with the left. Sam Ryan. And Ryan has that very talented head fake that she's able to use to her advantage. As the wide open lane takes full advantage of it. 8-point game. Greeny right at Stovsand. Ball's taken to the floor and the foul will go against Bedford. Bedford fouls on number 10, Maria Greeny, her first personal foul, 3rd team foul. So Greeny, who has to do a lot of the work inside here. As Bedford missing their top player in Catherine Vaughn tonight, as well as number 15, Julia Deering, who left the game early with an injury. Sam Ryan, the hot hand, can't convert on the 3-pointer. 23-15, the Redmen lead. Green traveled, another turnover against Bedford. Traveling violation, Redmen ball. So now the turnover bug has hit the Buccaneers with 46.9 seconds left and counting. Catanzano goes hard, but great defense by Poor. She gets credited with the block. Allie Zorn will bring it over half court for Bedford. Green, blocked from behind by Stovsand. She stays with the go and gets the friendly goal. Maria Green. Pitcher wasn't able to control the pass from Sam Ryan. It's a turnover. Out of bounds, Bedford ball. 16.9 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Bedford trailing by 6. Most likely will get the final shot here in the first half with the shot clock being dead. Try to work it inside, deflected by Pitcher, 3 seconds left. Bedford's not going to be able to get the shot off, intercepted by Stovsand, and that is the end of the first half. And that's the end of the first half. And the score, the Tewksbury Redmen 23 and the Bedford Buccaneers 17. So a strong first half from the Tewksbury Redmen, looking for the upset against the 14-1 Bedford Buccaneers. We'll put 10 minutes on the clock, and we'll be right back as both teams head to the locker room after this halftime break. You're watching girls basketball on Tewksbury TV. Welcome back inside the Romano Gymnasium at Tewksbury Memorial High School. Second half about to get underway between the Bedford Buccaneers and the Tewksbury Redmen. Our score after one half, Tewksbury 23, Bedford 17. A crossover dual county league and Merrimack Valley Conference matchup tonight. The 14-1 Bedford Buccaneers visiting the 4-9 Tewksbury Redmen. As we have a whistle to begin the third quarter. So redo the inbound. Not really sure what the whistle was for. But back to basketball here. Girls basketball crossover in the DCL in the MVC. First non-conference game of the season for the Tewksbury Redmen. Rachel Pitcher gets the early steal here in the third quarter. Palomino 2-on-1 with Pitcher. She'll go hard of the cup. Good interior defense made by Tierney. If you're just tuning in on Tewksbury TV tonight, my name's Andrew Delapiana. The Bedford Buccaneers at the Tewksbury Redmen. Stovsan wasn't able to get that pass cleanly from McDonald. Wentworth battling with Poor, and it's back-to-back steals to begin the second half for the Redmen defense. Pass in the corner by Palomino. Gets a great screen from Stovsan. Will bring it up, and she draws the foul nicely. She'll shoot two. Bedford fouls on number 20, Cassie Morrison, her first personal foul, first team foul. Katie Palomino will be on the line with 2 shots. Palomino, perfect swish on the first. Makes it a 7-point Redmen lead. Make it 8 as she knocks down both. Senior night here at the Romano. Redmen girls basketball honoring 5 seniors tonight and looking for the upset victory over a 14-1 ball club. Great inside pass for Sydney Poor. Sydney Poor. And the Bedford offense has looked good at some times, but they had some struggles in that first corner, finding the bottom of the hoop. Wentworth on the continuation, they called it for a travel. Traveling violation, Redmen ball. Ball goes back into the hands of Bedford, trailing by 6. Morrison on the drive and the kick. Greeny with halfway through the Bedford shot clock. Zorn, guarded by McDonald. Some good footwork in the paint, but she can't get it to go off the glass. Palomino with a defender on her hip, able to work her way through. Pitcher for 2. Rachel Pitcher. And Pitcher, I don't think she realized that she was just inside the 3-point line, but nevertheless a 2-pointer will do, and an 8-point lead for the Redmen. Redmen weren't able to get there on the switch, but it doesn't matter as Tierney is off target in a jump ball between Pitcher and Morrison. Jump ball, Redmen take possession. 5:48 remaining in the third quarter. Tewksbury 27, Bedford 19. Non-conference girls basketball. Wentworth was trying to get rid of the basketball, but threw it right into a Buccaneer as the ball changes sides 3 times in a matter of seconds. Bedford with some quick passing as the shot clock resets off the turnover. Bedford puts it up, too strong on the 3. The Redmen gave him the fake shot clock there. As Wentworth, with a volleyball style, able to keep it in, but can't get back in bounce, and it's a turnover.
Out of bounds, Bedford ball.
Number 12, Maddie Tierney will check in for Bedford. She'll replace Mackenzie Tierney. The lead is 8 for the home team, the Tewksbury Redmen, with 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Off-ball foul goes against Sam Ryan. Redmen fouls on number 14, Sam Ryan, her second personal foul, first team foul. And everyone's kind of looking around like, what was the call there? It's an off-ball on Sam Ryan as she pushed Morrison to the floor. Look at the touch passing by Bedford, results in a 2. Allie Zorn. Credit the 2 points on that possession because of the ball movement of the Buccaneers. They work it quickly without the ball hitting the floor. Sam Ryan tightly guarded. Stovsand picks up a dribble after her fellow senior captain Rachel Pitcher. Sam Ryan throws it off the glass, and it's good.
Sam Ryan.
Ryan at a tough angle, able to find the square on the window and knock it off of there. The lead is back to 8 for the Redmen with 4 minutes and change remaining in the third quarter. Poor. Can't answer with a 3. Redmen basketball.
Out of bounds, Redmen ball.
A packed crowd here tonight for the Romano for senior night. Oh, McDonald, what a nice in and out move. Now she'll drop it off for Stovsand, who traveled before she went up.
Traveling violation, Bedford ball.
Nevertheless, the Redmen still in control of this one with 3:54 remaining in the third. If you're just joining us tonight, my name's Andrew Del Piano, live on Tewksbury TV. Non-conference girls basketball. The Tewksbury Redmen leading the Bedford Buccaneers 29-21. McDonald getting in the face of Zorn. Pass intercepted by Sam Ryan, but Bedford gets it right back. To the corner they go, Mackenzie Tierney. And the shot is not going to count.
No basket.
The referee's going to talk things over here. And now they're going to reset the shot clock to 7 seconds. I'm not really sure why they're doing so, as the Redmen turn the ball over in the backcourt. Bedford picked it up, and then the shot clock reset. So the bucket is no good, and the Buccaneers turn it over. The Tierneys weren't able to work together.
Out of bounds, Redmen ball.
So the no good 3 results in a turnover for the Buccaneers. And definitely a call that they're going to want back. McDonald with some speed out in the front court. And another travel goes against the Redmen. The turnovers adding up here in the second half.
Traveling violation, Bedford ball.
Emily Pitcher and Riley Viets back to the floor. Rachel Pitcher and Sam Ryan to the bench. The Bedford Buccaneers 14-1 this year. The Tewksbury Redmen 4-9. First non-conference game of the year for the Redmen. Bedford currently 10th in the D2 power rankings. And this foul is going to go against Bedford.
Bedford fouls on number 10, Marina Greeny, her second personal foul, second team foul.
So Greeny called for the push-off. As Lavarnia able to get it in, and Veets able to find the basketball. .245 and counting left in the third. Tewksbury 29, Bedford 21. Lavarnia gets a great hard screen from Stovsand, but it hit the top of the backboard out of bounds.
Out of bounds, Bedford ball.
And Coach McNaught is looking for a tip. And the referee's going to talk things over here.
The call stands on the floor, Bedford basketball.
The referee's talking things over. Buccaneers did not get a piece of it, and a good steal by Kat McDonald. Ripped it away from Allie Zorn with a nice fake. Now she goes up, but it doesn't get the bounce. And then Zorn rips it away from McDonald on the defensive board. A good battle between those two on the possessions.
Redmond fouls number 1, Kat McDonald, her first personal foul, second team foul.
So both teams kind of stuck in a rut here on offense as the score stays 29-21 for quite a bit of while. Stovsand nearly got the steal on Green, and then Lavarnia called for the hard foul.
Redmond fouls number 3, Victoria Lavarnia, her second personal foul, third team foul.
Greeny was slow to get to her feet, but she's all right. Quick game reset here, 2:10 remaining in the third quarter. The Redmen leading the Buccaneers 29-21. To Poor, but she throws it away. Intercepted by Stovsand. Off to the freshman Emily Pitcher, and she throws it up and is fouled by the Buccaneers. Good work in transition by the Redmen.
Bedford fouls number 1, Sydney Poor, her third personal foul, third team foul.
And the officials are going to say that this foul came before the shot. It looks like Pitcher was in a shooting motion, but I guess not. 3 team fouls aside. Poor goes to the bench with her personal foul, and Riley Veets gets a 2 for the Redmen.
Riley Veets.
Double-digit lead for the Redmen, 31-21. As Bedford continues to look for some points, Veets has it slapped away from Morrison.
Out of bounds, Bedford ball.
Dakota Malizia and Katie Palomino back into the game. Lavarnia and Stovsand will take a seat for Joel McNault's squad. Bedford trying to avoid their second straight loss after starting the season 14-0. Palomino gets her hands up on defense to contest from Poor. She earns it right back in the free throw line jumper. Bedford keeps it in, but Poor then throws it away. Redmond with numbers back into the front court. Veets has it stripped away, now the ball's on the floor. And whistles come flying in. I'm going to say she traveled.
Traveling violation, Bedford ball.
I'm going to say Sam Ryan, when she was diving for the basketball, kept sliding with it, which results in a travel. Minute 5 left in this third quarter. Redmond leading by 10 here on senior night. Trying to upset the number 10 team in the D2 MIAA rankings. They currently sit at 39, the Redmond do. Greeny gets her own miss, and it's now an 8-point game.
Marina Greeny
Quickly back the other way the Redmen go. Palomino well contested inside. And a foul against the Redmen, much to the displeasure of the Redmen student section. Redmen fouls on number 13, Dakota Malaysia, her first personal foul, fourth team foul. But you got to think about the stamina of the Buccaneers right now. Down to a short bench tonight as they miss Julia Deering, who left the game earlier with a leg injury. And then their top scorer, number 25, Catherine Vaughn, not playing tonight as well. The spin move by Greeny, off the top of the iron and good. Marina Greeny. Now a 6-point ball game with 10 seconds left in the quarter. Great hard screen set there. Time winding down to the third. Palomino, no good. The horn sounds and we've played through 3. And that's the end of the third quarter. Fans, the score, the Tewksbury Redmen 31 and the Bedford Buccaneers 25. A tight battle all throughout here at the Romano. We got 8 minutes left in this non-conference girls basketball game. You're watching girls basketball on Tewksbury TV. We'll step aside. Don't go anywhere. It'll come down to the fourth quarter. 8 minutes remaining in this ball game between the Bedford Buccaneers and the Tewksbury Redmen here at the Romano tonight. Thank you for joining us on Tewksbury TV. My name is Andrew Della Piana. We'll set the scene for you. Tewksbury 31, Bedford 25 at the end of 3 quarters. The Redmen are upset-minded. Tewksbury currently with a 4-9 record. The Bedford Buccaneers 14-1, losing their first game of the season a couple of nights ago against Newton South. Well, what a big win this would be for this Redmen ball club and up their confidence with just a few games left. 4 is no good from 3, Redmen ball. Out of bounds, Redmen ball. So the Redmen got to keep their composure here, leading by 6, and got to find a way to close out this ball game. Good defense on the inbound by Bedford, but a holding's called against Morrison. Bedford fouls on number 20, Cassie Morrison, her second personal foul, fourth team foul. So Bedford continues to bring the heavy full court press. As a whistle comes in. I'm not sure why the whistle came in on the floor. Palomino in a battle with Morrison, and it's scooped up on the floor by Stosan. Cross-court pass over to Ryan. Halfway through the Redmen shot clock at 15. The Redmen big set the double screen for Palomino for some room with a nice fake. Allie Zorn rips away the board. And I think it's a jump ball. Jump ball. Redmen take possession. So Redmen tie it up in the front court. Next jump ball will go to Bedford. Able to get the pass in. The Bedford defense trying to go to work here, down by 6. Looking to avoid their second straight loss, but the reach-in goes against Zorn. Bedford fouls on number 14, Allie Zorn, her first personal foul, fifth team foul. First of the night against the senior captain, Allie Zorn. Redmen will inbound again from the baseline. Leading by 6, 50 seconds into the fourth. Sam Ryan's open. Hits the front of the iron, but gets her own miss. Stovestand passed up a potential 3 there. I don't think she realized how open she was. Palomino, a few crossovers. Ryan, step back 3. McDonald. 8 to shoot. Stovsand will give it a go. Battle for the board, pulled down by Morrison, but she traveled. Traveling violation, Redmond ball. And Allie Zorn's going to argue her case, but head coach Ashley Keppa wants to talk it over. Timeout, Bedford. So the energy ramping up here at the Romano. 6:35 remaining in this ball game. The Redmen continue to lead by 6. We'll be right back on Tewksbury TV. Hello and welcome back inside the Romano Gymnasium at Tewksbury Memorial High School. 6:35 remaining in this fourth quarter. Tewksbury 31, Bedford 25. Non-conference girls basketball here at TMHS tonight. Senior night here at TMHS. 5 seniors represented earlier before this game for the Redmen girls basketball team. Now trying to pick up the upset win against a 14-1 ball club, I should say. And the blocking foul goes against Green. Bedford fouls on number 10, Maria Greeny. Her 3rd personal foul, 16 foul. And that's Greeny's 3rd. As Bedford still fights to claw their way back into the game. The Redmen have led for a majority of this one. Allie Zorn in a tie-up with Sam Ryan. Jump ball, Bedford takes possession. Bedford able to work it over the timeline. Greeny works on the baseline and gets it over Sam Ryan. Marina Greeny. And just like that is now a 4-point ball game. Don't look now. But the Redmen struggling to put the ball in the cup right now, and it's a turnover. Sydney Poor with Palomino hustling back on defense. She lost it off her foot. Now we'll get another jump ball, and it will go to the Redmen. Jump ball, Redmen take possession. Redmen get their substitutions in. They'll roll with Lavarnia, McDonald, Palomino, Vietz, and Stosan. 5:35 and counting left in the game. Redmen leading by 4. They've seen that 10-point lead diminish to a 2-possession game. Lavarnia straight away. Yes, sir! Victoria Lavarnia for 3! And that's a big bucket as the Redmen lead bubbles back to 7. A big momentum switch. Poor, can she answer? No. Stovsand, the board. And she's able to get the rebound and the pass off. Bounce pass up to McDonald. She got the defense to fake, but can't convert on the layup. Now Zorn will try to settle things down for Bedford. As she passed over the timeline, McDonald called for the push. Redmen fouls the number 1, Kat McDonald, her 2nd personal foul, 5th team foul. Pitcher returns for the Redmen. McDonald will take a seat. She picks up her 2nd foul. But a much-needed 3 by the junior Victoria Lavarnia to make it a 7-point lead with 4:45 left in the 4th. Great interior defense by the Redmen as Vietz and Stosan hit the floor. Greeny another attempt, and this time she's fouled. Some frustration shown by Stosan afterwards. Redmen fouls on number 34, Maddie Stosan, her 1st personal foul, 6th team foul. Marina Greeny will be at the line with 2 shots. Number 1, Sydney Poore needs some help going back to the Bedford bench as she was hobbling there. Greeny will get 2 at the line, with the Buccaneers trailing by 7. Splashes home the first. 6-point game. 4:31 on the clock. It's both. Every possession being so crucial in a game like this. It's starting to be winning time at the Romano. Can the Redmen close it out in front of the home faithful and pull out the upset? They have a 5-point lead in their back pocket and possession. Stovsan will try to work it herself. What a block by Greeny, which is out of bounds. Out of bounds, Redmond ball, 7 seconds on the shot clock. 4:08 left, 7 left on the shot clock for the Redmen. Palomino and Lavarnia in some miscommunication. Out of bounds, Bedford ball. Now getting the halfway mark left in this fourth quarter. 5-point game at the Romano. Soren goes cross court to Greeny. Last off the foot of Palomino. Kickball violation, Bedford ball. McDonald will come back in. Rachel Pitcher will get a seat. Bedford will inbound right in front of their own bench with 17 seconds left on the shot clock. Redmond continue to work that 2-3 zone that's been working all throughout the night. 5 left, Tierney throws it up, hits the back iron. Rebound by Sam Ryan. Quick uplet pass, she's got Palomino, and she's fouled hard from behind. Bedford fouls on number 10, Maria Greeny, her 4th personal foul. Team limit, the Tewksbury Redmen are now in the 1-on-1 bonus. Katie Palomino will be on the line with 2 shots. So the Redmen do a good job of working defense into offense, the quick transition up. Palomino, no good on the first. Remains a 5-point game with 3:28 left. Everything being so crucial inside of 5 minutes. Palomino hits the back end of 2 at the line. 6-point ball game. Greeny tries to take it herself. Stovsan ties up Morrison on the floor. Choke ball. Excuse me. Redmond fouls on number 34, Maddie Stovsan. Her 2nd personal foul, team limit. Bedford is now in a 1-on-1 bonus. Cassie Morrison will be on the line shooting a 1-on-1. Excuse me, fans, I had the original call mixed up. I thought it was a jump ball between Morrison and Stovsan. But it's a 1-on-1, and Morrison gets that friendly roll off the front iron. And now a 5-point game. That call being crucial to get Bedford to the line and now in the bonus. She gets both. Now a 2-possession game and a 4-point lead for the Redmen. Trying to put away this game here at the Romano on senior night. Palomino right in the teeth of the defense is good for 2. Katie Palomino. And Katie Palomino has been a member of this team for all 4 years of her high school career, trying to get it done here in the clutch for her team. Madison Tierney tries a 3. They'll throw it away, but it's right in the hands of Palomino, who got both Bedford defenders to jump. 2:30 left. Time now being an enemy of the Buccaneers, trailing by 6. Trying to do it on the road in a tough environment. Greeny goes right at Stosan, well contested. Zorn, the pull-up jumper, too strong. Bedford's got to get it up. They get it off, but it doesn't hit the rim, and it's a shot clock violation. Shot clock violation, Redmond ball. Timeout, Redmond. 2:07 remaining in the ball game. Redmond 37, Buccaneers 31. Don't go anywhere. It's getting good at the Romano. Hello and welcome back to the Romano Gymnasium at Tewksbury Memorial High School. Got a game reset here, 2:07 remaining in this ball game. 37-31 the advantage for the Tewksbury Redmen. We'll look at the road ahead for both of these teams. Bedford will participate in the DCL tournament next week, part of their conference tournament that they had last year as both teams weren't able to have a state tournament. And as for the Tewksbury Redmen, they will play 4 straight road games following tonight's, and will visit Dracut on Tuesday the 15th and their next ball game. But still 2:07 remaining in this ball game. Redmen want to take care of the task at hand and upset the 10th ranked team in Division II at the moment. The Redmen trying to sneak in to one of the top 32 teams to make the state tournaments. Bedford's already clinched their spot. They got 14 wins. We're able to get the inbound in. Both teams are in a 1-1 bonus at the moment. Sam Ryan trying to put this game away. She stays with the play, and it's 2. Sam Ryan! And the tall junior sticks with the play. She never gave up on it, missed the 3, and found the open lane for the putback. 8-point lead with 1:35 left. Great pass inside for Tierney, who can't get it to go. And now McDonald moving the other way in the reach in against Zorn. Bedford fouls on number 14, Allie Zorn, her second personal foul. Team limit. Kat McDonald will be at the line shooting a 1-on-1. Big bucket on the last possession by Sam Ryan to make it an 8-point game with 1:29 left. McDonald rattles home the first. Looks like Wentworth will come in from McDonald if she makes this free throw. She doesn't. Bedford in a rush, down by 9, trying to avoid their second straight loss. Greeny over Stosan, off. Great outlet pass by Sam Ryan, 2-on-1 for the Redmen. Palomino gets up, she gets bumped, but no whistle. And now Sam Ryan is hit in the body, and she'll shoot free throws. Bedford fouls on number 20, Cassie Morrison, her third personal foul, team limit. Sam Ryan will be at the line shooting a 1-on-1. Ninth team foul on Bedford. One more will put the Redmen in a double bonus. Looks like Bedford will be without Sydney Poor the rest of the night. Hate to see injuries kill such a talented team like Bedford. Missing their star forward tonight, Catherine Vaughn, and now Sydney Poor exits the game, as well as Julia Deering did in the opening quarter. Pitcher, the offensive board, and a fresh 30 for the Redmen. Bedford's got a foul. The Redmen will just work it around and kill clock. Whistle comes in, and a jump ball is finally signaled. Jump ball, Bedford takes possession. Coach McNault was looking for the timeout. He was screaming in the referee's ear right in front of him, but didn't get it. The precious seconds fall off the clock because of the offensive rebound. Bedford down by double digits. They're going to need a miracle coming back. And Coach Keppa, first-year head coach, needs a timeout to talk things over.
Timeout, Bedford.
We'll stick with you here. 42.6 seconds remaining in the ball game. The Redmen leading by 10. Looks like they're going to pick up their 5th win of the season and take down a 14-1 ball club tonight. And thank you for joining us tonight on Tewksbury TV, spending your Friday night with us here at the Romano Gymnasium. Been a great ball game to watch here at TMHS. The Redmen here on senior night upset Helly as both teams talk it over here in the huddle. First-year coaches, in fact, Ashley Keppa for Bedford and Joel McNaught for the Redmen. But the Redmen have worked so well on both sides of the ball tonight, getting active on the defensive end and then getting buckets when they need to on the offensive side of the ball. But still 42 seconds of work left before they can start to celebrate. They've controlled for a majority of this game and want to be rewarded with it. Bedford needs some points and fast. Green goes right to the hoop. Well guarded. Pritchard will bring it over the timeline, and Bedford needs the foul. Last out on Bedford.
Out of bounds, Redmen ball.
Bedford needs the foul, and they do so now. That's Palomino.
Bedford fouls on number 5, Mackenzie Tierney, with the first personal foul. Team limit.
As Addie Grant will return to the game for the Redmen.
Katie Palomino will be at the line with 2 shots.
So Palomino will get 2. 19.7 seconds left away from victory. It's number 45, Addie Grant, who opened the scoring tonight for the Redmen, will get back into the game. And here she comes. And that loud applause gets you goosebumps all throughout the Romano. Palomino knocks down one, 11-point game. 15 seconds left. Zorn the 3, back iron. Rebound for Palomino. He's gonna get it to Stovesan. And that will do it at the Romano tonight.
And that's the end of the ball game. Redmen win. The final score, the Tewksbury Redmen 42 and the Bedford Buccaneers 31. Fans, thank you for joining us tonight on senior night. Let's give one more round of applause for our 5 TMHS seniors. Again, thank you for joining us at the Romano tonight. Please drive home safely and good night.
So what a win for the Tewksbury Redmen. They take down the Bedford Buccaneers. It's an upset, all right. The final score, Tewksbury 42, Bedford 31. The Redmen played better down the stretch, needed to make plays when they needed to the most, and they are rewarded with the victory tonight. Your final one more time. The Tewksbury Redmen 42, the Bedford Buccaneers 31. Bedford moves to 14-2 on the season, while the Redmen are now 5-9. Bedford will now go to the DCL tournament next week in their conference tournament. And as for the Redmen, they will go on the road for 4 straight, starting with the Drake at Middies on Tuesday night, the 15th. Well, that's a final here from the Romano. Tewksbury 42, Bedford 31. For our entire crew at Tewksbury TV, my name's Andrew Del Piana saying so long from the Romano Gymnasium. Good night and enjoy the rest of your Friday night and your weekend for that matter. Thank you for watching.